I recognize that torture of captives. What the heck? Why or how do we torture captives? Very simply, each and every place where you have done something to another person, it's hurtful. You may be aware, you may not be aware that it was hurtful. But then you keep on doing it over and over and over and over. That's torture of the captives. Now, I recognize that this is written as acts of war, but I don't just see things from a physical level. I see it from a spiritual, a soul, and a physical level. So as a result, that's how I teach. I teach from the spiritual, then I apply it to the soul, and then I show you how it shows up in the physical. So in this particular sense, torture of the captives can also be each and every time that someone has done something to you, and instead of forgiving them, you torture them. We tend to see the torture as something that's done against another person. But here's the thing. Every individual, from the point of Cain onwards, every individual, every way they did some type of harm to another human being, whether it was physically, emotionally, spiritually, etc., it was to serve an altar. It is the demons that needed the humans to serve an altar. And so we tend to see that if we're just not forgiving somebody, we're holding them accountable to what's going on. No, that's actually torturing them. Because if you were to forgive someone, that would release the Holy Spirit, give him the permission to now begin to work with that individual and heal them. If you don't forgive a person for what they've done to you, you are torturing the captives. I know a lot of people don't see it that way. That's why I talk about it. To show you a much wider perspective than what is presented.